Hi guys, finally I get to show you a part of my studio, and this is something that a lot of you had been requesting. And basically, this is my video setup, how I shoot my video classes. So we can just get started quickly. This is the door to my studio, and the first thing you see when you enter is my video setup. And as you can see, I have a standalone table. This is exclusively set up for my videos. So I do not do any regular crafting or any other work on this. And it has a nice, lovely new craft mat on it. It's pretty nice and clean. So that's why I don't, I do not contaminate this area. And from there we move on to, I have a little jig over here. It's basically something that you use to organize your plates. This is something which I find easier to organize my when I'm shooting my videos. It's easier for me to categorize all the prep work that I'm doing. The actual prep work goes on in another area of the studio, it's done somewhere else, and then I bring it here and I shoot bit by bit. Then I do have a little swivel pen stand or a tool organizer which has all of my essentials that I need for the videos. And basically these are the more fancier, newer ones that I keep here for shooting the videos. The actual gunky ones that I use day to day are of course kept separate. Since I've not yet started filming anything in my new setup, so it's not complete. I have a lot of things that go in there, and as you can see, there are no adhesives here as well. Also, moving on, in that corner you can see I have a new scoreboard, a clean and new scoreboard, a small one and the large one, and some rulers. So these are just for the sake of shooting videos. So this is basic setup, and you can see I'm missing a chair here. So I just, for the sake of this video, I did not add my chair, but of course there's go a chair. Okay, so let's begin with the camera. I have a tripod which is a Vanguard, and it's called the, let's see, let it focus. Yes, the Ultra Pro 26380, and this allows me to extend the arm which goes overhead and focuses on my work area. So let me just move back a little, and you can see that this setup of the tripod itself, this is basic. This tripod came like this. So I'm pretty sure there are a couple of more options in the market for these sort of tripods. So these come with this overhead arm, and this allows you to shoot in a perspective view. So if I'm sitting here, let's say I'm sitting here and I look down and the camera looks down with me, so you see my view, the perspective view. So this is a very nice, a very sturdy, one of the best that you can find in the market. It's quite sturdy, it's going nowhere, and I've had it for a year now, and I've been using this to shoot all of my videos. So you can research this. I'll be adding the description of all of my products, all the things that I'm going to show in this video today on my post, so you can get the details there as well. So you can see that the arm extends from the tripod itself, and you can see my camera attached right here. So about the camera, I'm using a DSLR. It's a Nikon DSLR. It's a D7200. It's a semi-professional. It's a professional camera, and it's a bit on the high range. But of course, you can use any camera of your choice to add to this. And I'm pretty sure if you do not have a DSLR, you can use your cell phone itself, and you can get some attachments, like you can get an attachment right here where the tripod attaches to your camera. You can get an attachment head for your cell phones as well. So make sure that whenever you're buying a tripod, and the attachment that you have is it's compatible to your device. So each and every tripod that is available in the market will have a converter for cell phones, tablets, etc. So you just have to search a little bit online, probably on Amazon or any other photography equipment sites, but you will find an attachment. So if I wanted to say add my my cell phone here instead of the camera, I just need to switch this attachment and add my cell phone. So any tripod that you have lying around your house can also be compatible to your cell phone. So it's not necessary that you only use your DSLR. And if you can see that I'm using my cell phone to shoot this, and I'm getting a pretty good result with the video. So I'm sorry, I hope I'm not making you guys dizzy. Okay, let's move on to the lighting. So I do have a little memory board here for little post-its and things. It's fairly blank right now because it's nothing set up. And then I have a whiteboard over here with some markers on top. Okay, before I move on to the wall lighting, I'll show you the actual lighting jig. This is a tripod. This is basically for lights, and I will have the link of where I got this from. So this guy, it's called something, it's called SP250, and I do not know the entire name of this thing, but it's basically a tripod which is exclusively for lights and light umbrellas. So you can see that the tripod ends here, and you cannot add your cameras here. This is for lights solely. So this is a three-part equipment. You have the tripod, and then over here you can see, if I move this key, if I unlock this key, I have this holder that comes off. So let's talk about this holder. You have seen the picture of this holder in one of my posts a few weeks ago. So this is a special holder. This is I think this is an E27 or E22. This is an E27 holder, and subsequently it has an E27 bulb. I'll put links of everything together. So this attachment goes on top of this tripod, and then you can tighten it with this key. Let's see, yeah. So you can tighten it with this key, and of course, like any tripods, you can adjust the length and the height of your tripod. So I've kept it at the height of my camera, and this is my key light. So basically I'm following the 3-point lighting system. So the 3-point lighting system has 3 lights. I'm not using any umbrella as of now because I want it to be as bright as possible, since I'm in Assam and it's quite cloudy here. So I'm not using any diffuser because the umbrella diffuses the light. So this is the actual way you're supposed to set up your lights and your holder. But what I did was, since I did not want so many tripods surrounding my work area, and I did want this to be set up against a wall, I created a frame like this. This is a wooden frame that I got done by my local carpenter, and you can see it has a couple of holes like these. And this was perfect because I've got 2 additional holders and bulbs, as you can see, and I have them attached directly into these holes. So I have a couple of these here, and this saves me a lot of money. I do not have to buy additional tripods, and it also saves me a lot of space because I don't want so much of my floor being engaged. If I set up 3 tripods all around my my table just for lights, and then I have another tripod for my camera, that eats up a lot of space. So, and plus every time I stop shooting, I have to unwind everything, and then when I have to set it back again, I have to set up a lot of stuff. So I leave these two permanently as is, and I can dismantle these two when I'm not working. So for cleanup and stowaways. So this is basically what my setup looks like. This is my corner for shooting videos and classes. Of course, the rest of my studio still is under works, so I wish I can show it to you, but let's hope in a couple of weeks it'll be ready for filming. So thanks again for watching, and do join me for the next studio update.